So they said trapping is the new cool. They said, being hood and all that is the new cool. That's not the reality, y'all. I'm here to tell you that that's not it. What's going on, y'all? It's Nate Yaps back with another video. And today we're just going to be talking about how this generation makes us feel like we have to be hood or we have to be, trapping to be validated. That's not the case, y'all. For years now, for centuries, people were trying to get out the hood. People were trying to get out, the ghetto. They were trying to get out them rough times. And now it's normalized. Now it's normalized to trap. Now it's normalized to sell. And let me tell you guys something. Let me give you a taste of reality. You selling, you trapping, you're always going to have to look over your shoulder for some little chump change, for some little money. And fast money, come on, it leaves out your life fast. So it's like, you really got to look at it like that. Trapping is only going to get you so far. And that's what I say, it's so many ways that you can build yourself online and you could be making triple the money. So stop relying on trapping. It's cool. It's cool to trap. It's cool to, be hood. It's cool to, just be gangster. That's not the case. One thing about it, when I was in school, all the cool kids, they was like the hood kids. They was the bad kids. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, now that I'm looking at it, what is that going to do for you financially? How is that going to help you succeed in life? You get what I'm saying? That's not going to help you become successful. That's not going to help you grow in many aspects. That's going to lead you down a ditch. And now yours is going to be stuck, you know what I mean? Making the bare minimum because you want it to be hood. What's really cool is you reaching financial freedom. It's you gaining money in multiple aspects. Like I say, having multiple streams of income. And that's what I say, this generation, like the things that they normalize now is crazy. Like you get judged for trying to start a YouTube. You get judged for trying to create a business. You get judged for trying to start something positive. And that's not how you should look at it. If you want to start something and you know it's going to lead you in a positive direction, go do it. Don't be scared because other people find it corny. Don't be scared because other people going to hate on you. Because regardless, y'all going to have hate no matter what you do. Like I said, I've been posting motivational content for 2 months. And like somebody hit 10K on TikTok. And one thing about it, it's always haters. There's always people in my comments talking about some, oh, what are you talking about, bro? You don't know what you're talking about. But I don't engage with it because I know where I'm going to be. I know where I see myself. I know the end goal. So it's like, I don't listen to what people got to say. I know I'm confident in my work and I know it's going to work out. And that's a whole nother problem. We live for other people. We see other people want to trap. We see other people, being hood. So we go do it because that's the trend. Bro, sometimes y'all got to realize y'all got to be different. Y'all got to be unique. You got to be yourself. One thing about it, the people that are successful, the people that are great right now, they're different. You know what I mean? They went out into their own lane. They got started on something that nobody else was doing. Or they probably took an idea from somebody and they, created it in their own way. You following everybody, you following the crowd, it's not going to get you nowhere. I know y'all heard the saying, but if somebody, if your friend jumped off a cliff, you going to jump off a cliff too? No, you want to be a leader. You want to do what's different. You want to do what's going to elevate you. And that's why I say this generation, we normalize a whole lot of negative things, knowing that it's going to lead us in a negative pathway. Like I said, the example of you jumping off a cliff, you trying to be street and hood. I'm going to keep it real. You're going to lose your life doing that. You're going to lose your life trying to be hood. I know people that have to look over their shoulders every single day because they're trapping right now. And look, I'm going to be able to make money on multiple platforms. You get what I'm saying? And I'm going to start up a business and do all these things. And I don't got to look over my shoulder. All I got to worry about is just maintaining my business and make sure everything's good from the comfort of my home type. So it's like, would you rather start something up online or start up a business that's really going to help you elevate, or having to trap and look over your shoulder all the time? You get what I'm saying? So trapping is not cool. It's not going to help you elevate. It's not going to help you grow. That's why I say learn a skill, learn something that's actually going to benefit you. I'm not much to talk because I don't got much money now, but the things I'm doing, I'm building a family. I'm building people that want to change for the good. I'm building, people that want to change their habits, that want to change everything about them. And you see the growth. You see how much I've been growing. Me speaking it into existence, me putting the work, me being consistent. I'm able to grow. Now I'm about to get monetized. You get what I'm saying? And this all took consistency. If you guys put in the same work that y'all put in trapping into finding other ways how to make money in a legal way, I promise you it'll be so much easier for you to elevate. Like I said, without you having to look over your shoulder, gang. Just learn how to elevate your life in a positive way. I feel like there's so much negativity out in this world when it comes to music, when it comes to, influencers. Notice how I'm not going to say every, but it's a lot of influencers out there where they promote the trap. Oh, yeah, I got my money by scamming. I got my money by trapping. That's the only way I get money. That's the only way. And there's kids out there that like, okay, yeah, that's how I get money. Another thing is, too, is like you live in a nice household. There's people out there that live in the suburbs and they sit up there and say, well, I'm going to go trap. You know what I mean? Just because the other kids are doing it. If you know you live in a nice household, if you know you have two loving parents, even if you know you have one nice, parent that takes care of you, that, loves you, that shows you support and make sure they're trying to take care of everything for you, why are you trying to go out there and put yourself at risk and put your family at risk? That's not cool, gang. You trapping is not cool. You're putting your family at risk. So really think about that. When you think this hood stuff is cool, it's not. I promise you, it's not. I know people that got shot multiple times off trapping. You think that's cool? You think that's how I want to live my life? No, and I don't think that's how you want to live your life either, because it really just take one bullet and your life is gone. And that's why I say do stuff that's gonna lead you in a positive way. Stop following the crowd. Stop following what's cool, because what's cool is gonna lead you in a negative pathway. I know in high school, y'all see the bad boys, the bad kids, is they got all the hoods, they got all the females. But now the females, as they got older, they with the nerds. The nerds. They with the people that was, studying all day, that was, computer geeks, that was, taking their time to really invest in themselves. And now look at them. Now they're making billions of dollars, millions of dollars. And now all the females are following them. So you guys got to think about it like this. If you're doing this to be cool for females also, when you get out of high school, gang, they gonna leave your life. One thing they don't tell you about high school, when you leave high school, all the high school friends, they disappear. You get what I'm saying? Like, now it's just you and your career. So if you spent your time trying to be cool in high school, gang, and you didn't spend time to invest in yourself, now you're cooked. And I'm gonna say this, I'm not trying to be harsh, but you're cooked, because you spent your time trying to look cool for other people. You didn't spend time investing in yourself. You out of high school, now you're trying to figure out everything. You're like, man, I should have got this started. You taking your gap year, and you're like, what am I going to do? So that's why I say, instead of trying to trap, instead of trying to, be cool for other people, take time and invest in yourself, because that's the best thing you can do right now. That's the best thing you can do for yourself. So, just take this time to invest in you. Take this time to invest in you. If it's one thing I can say, in the summertime, like I say, I was slacking. I wasn't doing me. I was worried about, just going out and having fun, having temporary fun. And a lot of people don't tell you that all this fun is temporary. You know what I mean? All the parties, they come and go. Parties are always going to be there, you know what I mean? But if you spend your time investing into parties and all them things, you're going to lose track of time. And now you got to figure it all out at a older age, when you could have just been investing your time at a younger age. And then by the time you got out of high school, by the time you in your 20s, you reach financial freedom, because you spent your time invested in your craft. So that's what I say, spend this time to work on you. Don't worry about looking hood. Don't worry about feeling cool, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. You might not be cool, but you're gonna be the one to reach financial freedom, while all of them are gonna be stagnant in that position. So like I say, being hood is not cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know what I mean? We yapping. We about to come with more bangers. Like I said, I just got to cut. So we have to, absolutely have to come out with more bangers, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Y'all stay up, y'all stay lit, and y'all stay blessed.